Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're Dos Cavazos, and today we are starting the 4th season of Cobra Kai.
So last season we left off with Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang essentially joining forces to go after Kreese, or to compete against Kreese. Kreese said that if they beat him, he will leave. Will he? I mean, I think he's a man of his word. Well,
I don't know about that one. It also looks like Kreese is going to be recruiting help in the form of Terry Silver, which we remember from Karate Kid 3. And we also found out last season that he actually saved him in the war.
We do have somewhat of a weird love triangle, but it's not
Square,
really a triangle anymore. Yeah. Now it seems like Tori and Robbie might have some sort of thing as Miguel and Sam are kind of
rekindling
back to their thing. I don't know. There's a whole weird love square going on there. So I guess we're going to see how that plays out this season as well.
Yeah, last season, in all honesty, I feel like I loved the season as a whole, but I feel like Robbie's character kind of got the short end of the stick a little bit. I expected to see a lot more of his character.
More growth,
yeah, but we kind of see, in a weird way, him trying to turn back to the dark side, thanks to Kreese in large part. But then he also kind of just felt like he was abandoned a lot. You know, the whole situation and how season 2 left off with him kicking Miguel off of the staircase and whatnot, it really just kind of started off like, you know, last season on a bad foot for him. And it just kind of seemed like every time that there was like hope that he's kind of coming back, he kind of saw something else. Like when he saw like Miguel and Sam like kind of flirting while they were like practicing karate and stuff, that kind of set him back. Obviously he had his issues with Daniel, and then obviously with his father. So a lot of things all at play there. But I hope to see a lot more of his character this season.
So if you want to watch our reactions to all of Cobra Kai, we actually did reactions to seasons 1 through 3. We'll link them down below if you want to catch up with us and then continue with this 4th season as well.
Alright, well if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out our Patreon if you want to see our full-length reactions.
We also do have a second channel, Dos Cavazos IRL, where we do vlogs and other non-reaction content, and if you want to check that out, the link's down below.
Alright, let's jump into this episode.
It always starts with an unknown call.
Hello?
Hey. Long time.
You see, that's all of Terry Silver. He was like, oh no, he doesn't want to come back.
Let's begin!
Begin what exactly?
Does his shirt say bananas?
Begin a new era. Many of us used to be enemies. The All Valley tournament is just a few months away. And this year, the stakes are higher than they've ever been. We know that Cobra Kai is going to use every dirty trick in the book. There's only one way we're going to be able to beat them.
By kicking their asses so hard, they shit themselves.
Oh,
miss
the
Johnny.
differences in leadership.
Yeah.
They strike first. We'll pre-strike.
Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Pre-strike?
Just breathe and follow me.
Fighting position.
Yeah, they're gonna have to work on this.
I know. Need some communication they need to work out.
And then they have lesson plans. Like what are we gonna start with? What are we gonna
Maybe
end
one
with?
person takes one
The
day,
beginning
one
and
takes
the
the
end.
other day.
I was thinking like, okay, you could start off the
Right.
initiation of like, you know, what we're doing for this day, and then you could finish it.
Can we split them into teams, to groups, like an A and B class?
All right, why don't you do something? What the hell is this?
Yeah, that's not really how this works. This has to be provoked.
Come on, you got this. You got this.
John, come on, we're going to get sued here.
Sue me for what?
Like child endangerment or something. I mean, he did make them go in a cement truck once. Oh!
You see, this is why we don't spar in here.
You've got even more talent than your father. You just need to show it to the world.
We're trying to butter him up.
Happened, do you think I care about a stupid trophy?
It's not about the trophy. It's about being a champion. Win or lose, that reputation will follow you the rest of your life. Ask your father and LaRusso.
I mean, that is true.
I mean, that applied to their specific
Right.
situation. Doesn't have to apply to yours necessarily. But I kind of liked, you know, how he approached it
Yeah.
after that massive fight. He was like,
No,
he didn't just
wanna
let
be
it
a
fuel his
pawn.
rage, you know?
I'm trapped. A new security system would make me feel safer, but it's just putting me more on edge. This little Cobra Kai shits ought to be locked up. Especially that Tori psycho. If anyone deserves no mercy, it's her.
Now, if you want to, honey, we could still go to the police.
Or you could invest in a gun.
Bueno, Miguel, dime, ¿cómo te gusta estar haciendo el karate con tu novia? Me imagino que les encanta el combate de mano en mano.
I put her and Sam back together. She's cute.
I mean, I'm not the only one who's getting back together with an ex, huh, Sensei? He had a date with the love.
Oh no!
They got away.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
He's being modest. Look.
Oh no.
Cool pictures to make you look cool. I mean, not to say that you didn't look cool already.
Oh damn.
Why didn't you tell him about the sushi? We don't have
Damn it.
Okay, I don't know why he's being shy right now. Look, we went to the sushi spot because Allie likes sushi, or so we thought.
Oh no!
So awkward.
It's not like that, you know. I mean, we're just old friends catching up.
I think it's better that we don't rush into anything. With everything that's happened and everything that's still happening, I think we should give it some time.
I feel like it'll still get there. Allie's out of the picture now.
Oh, he showed up. It's a very short, like, fence thing. We can see right over it.
How much security did
I
he
know.
provide? Obviously not much. You already got through it.
Thank you, Mr. Silver.
Mr. Silver has become Silver.
I'm not here to cause any trouble. I just want to catch up. You know, for old times' sake.
Oh, he's having a party?
Sensei Lawrence and I have the same goal of preparing you for the tournament.
But we have different ways of getting you there.
We realize that teaching you opposing viewpoints at the same time can be a little confusing.
Yes.
We're gonna divide and conquer. Eagle Fang
Okay.
trains out front.
And
Oh,
I'll be
see, that's
back
what
here
I
with the Miyagi-Do.
suggested.
I thought we were stronger working
Two
together.
teams.
Yeah, I know. That to me that seems counterintuitive.
Separately. Opposite ends of the dojo.
Together
All right,
apart.
Eagle.
I really just feel like they should just like talk a little bit more. Say, what do you want to teach today? Okay, you take on the first lesson, second lesson, back and forth, you know? I feel like this is going to slow down the process.
What the heck? Today we're gonna practice our front sweeps. On Hawk.
On Hawk.
I know it was a dick, but I'm sorry.
Talk is cheap. Who's next?
Now everyone, close your eyes and relax.
Stop whining like a little bitch. Get up.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Don't be a pussy. Punch him in the face.
Not to be distracted.
We gotta fix this paper. Even though I don't know
I don't
how
think
to
the
help.
paper is soundproof, babe.
Could you keep it down, please? I'm trying to teach in there.
Keep it down. What do you want me to whisper? Karate's a loud sport.
I can't train my students if you're shouting obscenity.
Obscenities.
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit is that?
You know, that's the sparring deck where Mr. Miyagi's great-grandfather taught karate on the Okinawan waterfront.
Oh, be careful with that. Why, you think I'm gonna break it? You already broke a door, and you stole Mr. Miyagi's medal.
Oh, crap.
Hey, look, I'm really sorry about all that.
Go back with your little eagle game. Not wanting it.
I mean, he did do a lot. You can't expect them to just be like, you know, very receptive.
Accepting and-
Yeah.
At first.
I don't know where I fit in here.
Well, what did you expect? You've burned bridges with
Oh
pretty
my
much everyone
gosh.
here.
Ooh.
You could have approached that a little bit different.
Hey.
Come on, yeah.
Hey, don't disrespect my dojo in front of your students.
Don't tell me how to run my class. I'll run my class over. I'll do whatever the hell I want.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Wow. They need to deal with their issues before they're gonna teach.
Yeah.
You know, I came here every day after you ran away, hoping that I would find you. I was really angry at you for what happened at the school. But believe me, I never stopped caring about you.
Never stopped caring about Miguel either.
I thought that was over. It was more complicated.
There's nothing complicated about it. It's a choice and you chose.
But that doesn't mean that you have to make the wrong choice.
My dad also had a choice, and he chose to become a drunk loser who still hasn't figured out his own life.
Please. Your dad is trying to change. Mine is too. If you could just come back.
I want this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that I want.
Well, then it looks like I get to be the first person to ever tell you this.
No.
You're not getting what you want.
This was your choice.
A lot of people say I look like an older version of her, but like
Y'all
the
look the
actress,
exact same age,
that plays
yeah.
her is literally like a little bit older than me, actually.
I want to finish what we started.
Finish what we started. Just like we were supposed to do 35 years ago, before you vanished.
I was in a bad place, but I'm back now, and you can be too.
Look around. I'm doing just fine.
Are you? Together, we made a difference.
We did.
Well, we can do it again. There's a whole new generation out there. The only thing standing in our way is Daniel LaRusso.
Danny boy?
He's even teamed up with Johnny Lawrence.
You're a champ. And LaRusso working together.
That's why I'm here.
I say... no. Back in the 80s, I thought I could conquer the world. I was so hopped up on cocaine, revenge. Spent months terrorizing a teenager.
Hey, actually address that.
It sounds insane.
Yeah.
After that tournament, I hit rock bottom. Built myself back up. Got my ass into therapy. Found
Wow.
clarity.
Hey, good for you.
Turns out you disappearing was the best thing that ever happened.
Oh, he
Late
showed
for
up.
Papa.
Nice.
I know we got off on the wrong foot, and I'm sorry I snapped at you.
Yeah, well, you should be sorry.
Okay, no. Approach that differently. Apologize too.
Maybe we can hash things out.
Ham?
Him.
No, I'm good.
Suit yourself.
I understand how difficult it must be coming to my dojo. It's no secret we've had our problems. Yet it's time that you officially join Miyagi-Do.
Wait, what? Why the hell should I join your dojo?
Because the more we fight with each other, the harder it is on the kids.
And why do I have to be the one to switch? Why can't you join Eagle Fang?
Okay, you just came up with that name because you lost Cobra Kai.
You started your dojo, what, 3 weeks ago in a park? I'm pretty sure you came up with the name from this post.
Better, right? Your dojo doesn't even have a good place to fight.
Hey, complaining about my dojo? It's not costing you a thing.
It's always about money.
Money? You know what? I haven't mentioned one word about the fact that you're driving around in a stolen car from one of my lots.
Oh, that's a piece of shit. There.
You know what? Forget it. Forget it. I don't know what I was thinking.
Don't just give up, though.
You know, if this is final, then we're gonna have to tell the kids.
Oh.
No, it can't be.
Come on, y'all. Really? There's some solution.
There's got to be something, yeah.
What's up, Hawk?
Oh shit! No, come on.
No.
No.
What are you doing here?
Sensei Kreese isn't back yet, so I'm gonna get you guys warmed up.
You've never been a part of this team. You think you're our sensei? Get the hell out of here, man.
Who says we even want you?
Okay, hit me. If any of you can land a hit, I'll go.
All that he learned.
Which is crazy because I feel like Robbie could be like the glue to like merging like Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do because he learned already both techniques already. So he's what they wanted for all their students.
Just gonna watch?
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit! Oh! She's like, leave. I hit you. Go to Miyagi-Do. This might work out better.
No.
Nah.
Stay.
You just talked crap earlier. Oh no.
All right, stand back. It's coming down.
Oh!
Hey, what are you doing?
You were both right. Talk is cheap. So I'm building a bridge.
More specifically, an Okinawan sparring deck.
Oh!
Look at him.
We're all gonna help build it.
Assuming our senseis approve.
Wow,
Can't
good
back
for
out
them.
now.
Look at them all
Either.
working together on their own.
Come on, if they could do it, y'all could do it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Oh, Hawk's changed so much. Thought he was gonna go like
Break
I
that
don't
picture
even
that
know
was
it.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
At first, I didn't want to join Cobra Kai. We all need to look ourselves in the mirror. Realize who we
Terry,
really
just
are.
enjoy retirement.
Don't get yourself back into this.
But it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And to beat the enemy, it helps to know the enemy's playbook. That's why I'm gonna teach you Miyagi-Do.
Ah, shit, no!
Robbie! You freaking Sith!
You were supposed to bring balance to the force.
Oh, Robbie's just had a rough life. He's been influenced by too many wrongs. Oh! Not the vintage! Watch him do his ponytail again.
I feel like he has to, right?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that was the dad. I guess he passed away.
Yeah. The stepdad,
Aw,
right?
Yeah.
Johnny?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
remember
that
him.
makes me sad. I didn't know him.
I like how this show kind of shows you, like, you know, characters from the movies, like Terry, and kind of explains, like, what he was going through in that time frame, because That is one of the few things I do remember from the third the third Karate Kid movie, was that he had this rich-ass dude who just became super obsessed with Daniel when he was a kid. And then they explained, he's like, oh yeah, I was, filled with cocaine. I had to go through therapy after that too. So I like how they did that. That being said, I kind of wish Terry would have stayed. I mean, I know it's good for the story to have him involved, but like, I feel like just getting with Kreese, I feel like that's just going to drag you back down that like same rabbit hole.
Maybe that's, I mean, obviously he's gonna join back again, but yeah, like you said, it kind of explains, because if you watch the third Karate Kid on its own, you're like, wow, that was kind of ridiculous. It made no sense, like why this crazy rich person's going after this teenager like that. But, I mean, now they're giving it context, and it's making the story richer now.
Yes, I really enjoy that. I'm also kind of nervous for the situation now, because during this episode, I mentioned that, Robbie coming back to Miyagi-Do could have been the glue that kept everything together. They didn't actually end up meeting him. It seems like they're going to have to, inch their way there. But before he mentioned training Cobra Kai in Miyagi-Do, I thought, okay, that would have been perfect, because he is, in my opinion, what Daniel and Johnny are kind of going for, even though they don't necessarily have formulated that yet, because they both have two different styles, but he's learned already two different styles. And now it's going to be very disadvantageous to Miyagi-Do, because he's going to be teaching him that. So I feel like that's just going to cause kind of a reality shock for them whenever they do have to fight him.
I was nervous for Hawk for a minute, because I thought he was going to do something that he would regret later, but regardless of how both Johnny and Daniel actually handled his situation, I mean, obviously he has burned a lot of bridges and he's done a lot of things. But when you're going to your teacher, your mentor, you don't necessarily expect them to be like,
hold that against
what did you do? Blah, blah, blah. I mean, obviously there is room for, this is a learning moment, and like, yeah, you have to own up to your crap, like you did this. I'm glad that he didn't take it in the wrong way, and he actually is like, you know what, I did do that, and now I'm ready to fix it, and he's literally building a bridge, a dojo, an outdoor sparring dojo, so they can fight better and, have different, and now it's farther away from the house, so if Johnny wants to yell his obscenities, he can, like, be farther away.
But I also feel like, their whole getting back together here, or just continuing to work together, obviously was sparked by that. But they really need to work better on like how they want to teach these kids, especially now knowing that Cobra Kai is learning Miyagi-Do style. They're really going to have to get on the same page. And this whole together apart thing, I feel like that needs to change. They need to figure out a way that, either Johnny takes on the beginning part of the lesson, and then Daniel does the end, or vice versa, or somehow work on a lesson plan. I feel like that would be very beneficial.
I think they should just play to their strengths. Like, obviously Johnny is very good at the raw, we're fighting and defending ourselves, blah, blah, blah. And Daniel comes in kind of with that calming voice of reason, calming, okay, let's bring it back in and remember exactly what we learned and stuff like that. I think that they should just play on each other's strengths and okay, maybe you teach this one thing today, and then you teach this other thing today, and maybe we practice later. And I think they just need to talk this out and be more vocal to each other, and not just passive aggressive and then blow up and fight. Alright, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon if you want to watch our full-length reaction to the series. We upload them over there. The link's down in the description below.
Alright, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.